What's good, y'all? It's King of the Root, aka the Cursed Prophet, back with another video. Don't even know what I'm really gonna come in here and talk about, but what really is on my mind, and since it's crazy because my camera won't pick up my sound, but every other thing when I'm recording will. Like when I send voice messages, it's just fine. So anyway, I guess I have to go live. But what's really pissing me off right now is this whole thing with this Tia Mowry and is his name Corey Hardick, or you guys know who I'm talking about. Um, You know what's crazy with twins? And Tamara kind of said it how, like, she was always laid with the goofy looking one, or the goofy twin. It's always like that, like always one twin is like, and they're identical. Always one twin is sexier and one is always goofier. One is always more popular, and one is always kind of like the outcast. That's so weird how, like, with all twins it's like that, you know? Like one twin will have like more of a poutier lip that makes them look cuter, or their cheekbones sit higher, or for the boys, same six pack, but his are more defined, or it's so weird. But she's on bullshit. It's clear that there was not really any issues, and we weren't there, but I'm just going on what I feel. I feel like there weren't any issues in this marriage, like she's talking about, besides maybe he was broke. I feel like maybe she ran into some guys, maybe while filming a show, or maybe went out and about, maybe somebody slid in her DMs. I feel like somebody enticed her and was like, and was like, baby, I can show you a different lifestyle. Or maybe she's got some girlfriends who've got men who are ballers, and they take care of everything. And somebody gave her like the grass is green on the other side. And eventually, I feel like this had been running through her mind maybe for a couple of years. And eventually, she brought herself to do it and file for divorce. But it's just not giving. It's giving, one, because the Mowry sisters, they don't really give that sexy vibe. Or they don't have that horse vibe. You can see she's trying to thirst trap, or throwing thirst traps out there. It's not really working. You can see she's throwing subliminals, and it's a mess. If you don't take your ass back home to your husband, it is no good men left out here. There is no monogamy left out here. Like, what are you doing, Tia Mowry? I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. I knew there was a reason why we liked Tamara Mowry better. And like I said, there's a reason why they had that girl. There's a reason why they had Tia play that role in the game. There's a reason. Hollywood knows what they're doing, and somebody said, yes, yes, Tia Mowry is on bullshit. And I'm not with it. That poor man. I mean, he gets no better than a Scorpio. Corey's a Scorpio, so we know he's laying it down. He's good looking. He's right. The thirst traps are not working. They're not giving, because, like I said, they're not sexy. Like, the Mowry sisters are pretty, but they don't give off a sexy vibe, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I'm not sexy either. Like, I'm handsome, but I'm not sexy. You know. And she does. She looks very crazy, and nobody can figure out what's going on. We're like, why did you leave your husband? Even if it's down to the money. Like I'm saying, like I said, I feel like somebody enticed her with the grass is greener on the other side. And like I said, I felt like she had to talk herself up for years. And then eventually she was like, I'm going to go ahead and leave him, you know? And it's a lot of people praying in the comments that she gets no good men. And I hate to pray something bad like that on her, because she probably will find another good man. But I don't feel like she deserves it. If there were really no reasons for her to leave this guy, then I'm going to be real upset. And I'm going to wish that she doesn't find a good man, because it's fucked up to do this man like this. I was hoping that she was going to be humble and not share anything about this relationship, and we were all just gonna have to like kind of add it up for ourselves and figure out why they were getting divorced. But she's doing the subliminals, and eventually she probably will come out and say something. And I just thought she was classier than that. Not the Mowry sisters, not the Mowry sisters who were so Christian, and not the Twitches from Disney. Okay, got bruised when he started getting more gigs. And that's a damn shame. They gave us this full facade of the sisters. I think Tamara is what you see is what you get. I feel like she is really real. And everything she shows us is real. But I'm gonna keep saying they casted Tia in that role on the game for a reason. Hollywood is good, and now I'm starting to see it. And I don't know why it's affecting me so bad now. I didn't care, but today when I saw it, I was like, why is she doing that dude like that? It's fucked up. It's so fucked up. And uh just yeah. But on a sadder note, What the fuck is going on with Aaron Carter? Has anything else come out about his autopsy? Have they hit us with the fake story that he was high and he drowned in the bathtub? Because like a lot of people said, unless he was on fentanyl and a lot of it, or like heroin, he didn't fucking. Ain't no way that he drowned in the tub. You know how I know? Because my brother died in the tub and he drowned. And the way that they're saying that he was set up, it ain't adding up. And then two, Tati Mirage. Hey Tati Mirage, thank you. Yeah, my camera is not picking up anything, so that's why I haven't been posting. Um, y'all gotta forgive me because the way that I receive messages, I've told you guys in previous videos that they don't come in like a chronological order, so it's all over the place. But I will get to the fucking point. Okay, I'm gonna get to the point. But getting back to Aaron Carter, how did the neighbors know that he drowned? Like, did y'all have a camera or a ring cam up in the bathroom? You see how they be telling on themselves? Like, cause wasn't it the neighbors who called and said that he had drowned? But I told y'all in my video that somebody was in that house. And Aaron Carter, if you look at his natal chart, now a lot of y'all that might be above your pay grade, and there's nothing wrong with that. But in his natal chart, it says that he has issues with women. So that's going to start with his mother and any females that he dates. I feel like somebody sent out a tip on him, or somebody was always giving out the girlfriend found him. See, that's what I'm saying, because I hadn't followed Aaron Carter for years. I really had just thought he had fallen off, and I didn't know that he actually did stuff when he got older. That's crazy. Even the Backstreet Boys, when they went on to like do solo careers, they had that stuff too, and I didn't know that. But and them were my niggas. Like when I tell you the water was yellow, ooh, what you mean the water was yellow? See, what? Hold on. I need the info. The water was yellow. Hmm. See, so like I said, I knew a female was in there. And from what I heard, because like I told you guys, I've got a couple of industry family members. From what I hear, he had a girlfriend, and him and this girl would get like super high, like almost on like some like Tina, Ike and Tina shit, and they would get really high, even though Ike was beating her ass and it wasn't like that. But they would get really high and then they would like beat each other up, and it was kind of like toxic from what I hear. But apparently he trusted in this girl, or he thought he could trust this girl, and he's been with her for a long time on and off. I think this is the girlfriend who found him. But apparently, like I said, they would get really high together and just kind of, I guess, probably sit in the house and binge high and binge get drunk and whatever. And and now the police are involved. Yeah, see, something's not adding up, and I told you guys that was not the only person there. I'm telling you guys, they got rid of Aaron Carter because from what I feel when Aaron Carter tries to show up and talk to me, I feel like Aaron Carter was in the midst of going back through contracts. I feel like he was going back all the way to when he signed his first contract as a child from the I Want Candy, and y'all all remember that because that's what put us on in the Lizzie McGuire. Stop it, you remember? But I feel like he was in the midst of looking through contracts, and I feel like they hide stuff in contracts. She was sent to him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like she was sent in. I feel like Aaron Carter is really smart because if you listen to him, he's very intelligent. Um, some of the most drugged out people are the most intelligent, and I don't really think that he was drugged out like they seem. I just feel like he was one of those people who was not aging the best. Um, and I don't want to be. I'm not gonna even go there right now. But he was not aging the best. Aaron Carter kind of looked funny. I'm not gonna front. You could tell that the energies that were hitting him were wearing on him like a motherfucker. But he was under attack all the time, spiritually, physically, mentally. Um, the stuff that he did to himself, the stuff he brought upon himself. We get it, but and I knew he was gonna die. I knew they were going to kill him because he wouldn't shut up. I told you in the video that I made that he had at a certain point he had decided, almost like Chester Bennington. Go check him out because he I think killed himself, or he was murdered allegedly, but he's another one who decided he was going to stand on the side of good. Now, I don't know what that really means because when you're in Hollywood, everybody has signed the deal. But at some point, a lot of them wake up. And when their kid stars, like I said, because I feel like Aaron Carter was looking through deals and he was looking at stuff he had signed. And I felt like he was tricked. And I felt like he was starting to find out stuff that he wasn't feeling. And like I said, he wouldn't shut the fuck up. I told you they kept trying to erase his memory. They kept trying to Britney Spears this nigga. and he wasn't feeling it. And not only that, he was a Sagittarius, so he was spiritually inclined to be a part of everything, because I'm a Sag moon, which means he could be a Buddhist, he could be a Christian, he could be a Satanist, and it's going to work out right for him, because Sagittarius is supposed to dabble in everything, and they do it in a certain way. But I felt like I said, there were clauses in his contract that weren't there when he signed it. And I heard another psychic said it too, and she was like, she felt like that after people signed these contracts, she was like, she felt like that there was some kind of, like, I don't know, maybe like a magic pen, or like this clause would pop up afterwards, almost like it was like an invisible ink. And I felt her. I was like, I wouldn't be shocked if that was what happened, but something's just not adding up. And then we had DeVito and his son, and like I told you, every 10 years it's like they do this water ritual with the bathtub, which is tied in with Christianity, and Jesus, Yahweh, Yeshua, whatever you want to call him, and they give you these names to make it feel like it's pure and they're holy and they don't get down the way they get down. But not only that, you know what's crazy? They let Aaron Carter be a part of a lot of shit and see a lot of shit. And then when he wanted to tell it, they got upset, because Aaron Carter was invited to a lot of parties. Um, and here's the vibe they got from him. They thought that, the, okay, I believe it. I mean, the Africans are down with the get down. Remember after we came to America, after the colonizers came and got us, they were still practicing the rituals. And back in the day, to sacrifice a kid or to be the sacrifice, it was like almost like you were the chosen one. It was actually like a good thing. Like, if they were to tell me, for the tribe, we're gonna sacrifice you, was almost like a good thing. Like, oh my God, you're gonna sacrifice me so that we can have food for the next 20 years. The fuck? But but see, you didn't threw me off. But getting back to Aaron Carter and even DeVito, like, what's up with all these sacrifices that's going on? And I don't even want to go into the takeoff stuff, because I don't know how to feel about it. But I wish I knew how to pin in a video into this video, so I could show you what happened today when I tried to call in takeoff, because I have this skeleton on my Santa Muerte altar, and it's against the wall. And when I called him in, it was almost like, because I was having a sad day, like takeoff was trying to make me feel better, and I kept telling him, like, you're the one who passed over, like, you don't need to make me feel better, I want to make you feel better. And then I recorded it. The skeleton started moving, and it freaked me the fuck out. So of course I showed my roommates, and they were like, that skeleton never moves when we're inside your room. And I was like, right, like, what the fuck is that? But I don't want to feel like I'm important enough for Takeoff to want to come and visit me, because I hate when these psychics get on here and somebody has just passed over, and they're like, Amy Winehouse stop by. And another psychic made a good point. If these people have family and friends, and these people didn't know that they were going to pass over, why the fuck would they come to us first instead of going to see their mother or their father or their kids? Now, there's a possibility that he would come to me or another psychic, because he knows that we're in tune and we can speak to the spirit. I get that, but it does make sense if some of you guys don't believe that we're talking to some of them. But I swear to God, Takeoff was in here heavy earlier, and I sent him on his way. I was like, I don't want to talk to you, I don't want to take any of the energy you need to use to talk to your friends and family. The only thing I will say is that he said Quavo didn't have nothing to do with his death. He said you need to look at Cardi B and Takeoff. That's what he said, and I'm gonna leave it there. I don't want to believe that Cardi B had anything to do with it, but Cardi B is heavy into that Pala Mayambe, and if you don't know what Mayambe is, I practice it, but it's very dark. I'm gonna tell you that, and it deals a lot with taking people's body parts and creating spirits and shit, and I'm gonna leave it there. It's very beautiful and very successful, but does anybody have any insight on Takeoff that you want to share? What do you guys feel? What do you guys feel would happen? I've never seen so many videos. I haven't seen so many videos made about somebody who died in the public eye since Kanika Jenkins. And remember when Kanika Jenkins died and everybody kept chopping at the videos, and they were like, oh my God, in the corner you can see somebody in a sweatshirt, or this is going on, or they edit the video and you can see her being dragged. Like, I have not seen so many videos made of somebody like that in a minute. And at this point, I've stopped watching them because nobody's getting to the point, or they've thrown out so many names of people that I don't even know about. All I know, you think he was set up, JR? But why? Maybe not. Which one? Okay, Tati Mirage. Okay. That's true, cause it's very funny, and like I said, don't believe the hype with this whole sweetie shit, you guys. I feel like the bullet was meant for Quavo too. I feel like if you watch the video, the takeoff did not like get away quick enough. I feel like he got shot when you saw him move when he was walking. Because they say he got shot after that, but I feel like he got shot right there when you can see him walking after everybody had ran. I feel like he was just moving in such a slow motion, and other people said that too. It was like that night, it was almost like he was under witchcraft or something. Like they had did something to his mind, and he was moving like very robotic. Like he was not moving fast enough for them niggas to be shooting like that. And then people are saying that even down to the Chucky doll, like the Chucky doll was there for a reason. Like some people were saying like they knew they were gonna do it from the get go, and that I can feel the work around Cardi. Oh yeah, Cardi's into that work. And let me just say this for all these motherfuckers who say they're Catholic. Catholic, remember Catholicism is what we hid our voodoo under. Uh, them Catholics are practicing voodoo and don't even know it. I'm talking about those ones who consider themselves real Christian. They're practicing voodoo, you guys. Because God said we don't fuck with candles and shit and charms and metals. And when you go inside them Catholic stores, I've been inside them because I'm Catholic. And they've got so many saint pendants and charms. And it's so much shit in our Catholic Christian stores that you can get for protection. It's crazy. But if we want to get on some real Christian shit, it says we're not supposed to fuck with any of those charms or anything. So, but the Catholics, if nobody else in Christianity is practicing some voodoo shit on the low, it's the Catholics. So Cardi B can sit up here and say, "Oh, I'm with God," or "I believe in God all fucking day." But what God is it? Those are the voodoo stores in Jersey. Facts, yeah. I order from one of them in Jersey. It's a very nice place, and there's nothing wrong with Cardi B practicing voodoo. It's just like keep it real. You're Dominican. I mean, I would respect you more if you just said, I fuck with the Orishas. At this point, like, why are we hiding anymore? And then Nicki Minaj is ugly ass too. Like, stop playing. Like, you were a Christian, but you went and got work done because you told us in Ganja Burns they tried to fuck you up, and then you went and got that work done. Christians don't go and get work done. No, they don't. My grandma wouldn't. She's still living. She's been a Christian for 75 years. She was baptized into Christianity from birth on. Stop it. But the takeoff shit, it's affecting me. I can't believe I'm a part of the ritual. I wasn't a part of the mass ritual with Kobe because I don't watch basketball and I really didn't care. I mean, God rest his soul, RIP, whatever have you. But I was a part of this one. It fucked me up. I just couldn't believe the shit. I could not believe it. I was like, nah, take off. But y'all, child, I want to do an Aaron Carter video, like a real in-depth one for you, and a takeoff one, but I'm really scared. I'm not going to front. Aaron Carter scares me. If you just look at him, it was some crazy shit going on with him, bruh. His energy is all over the place, and now y'all telling me the water was yellow and shit. Like, what were they playing with, like, food coloring? Like, what's that about? That's weird as fuck. Was it yellow because he was on heroin and he threw up in the bathtub? Like, what's the tea? I have messages though. I'm just kind of, I want to leave that to the side. I don't want to say much. We have families too, and they be fucking with the psychics. They don't like when we say certain stuff because we be hitting on stuff. But Aaron Carter hasn't showed up as much, but Takeoff has, and I keep shooing Takeoff off. Like, don't come talk to me. Go talk to the Migos, or go talk to your mommy, or go talk to your cousins, or go talk to the people in Hollywood. Go send them messages. But I can't say it doesn't feel like he had an evil bone in his body. He's very loving. He just kept bringing me choke bumps and wanting to love on me, and I'm like, that's beautiful, but it is what it is. And yeah, so I just wanted to come in really quick for that, you guys. I'm gonna have to end it. I'm glad that more of you people came in for this live. If you guys will start participating more, I will start going live more. I'm glad to see I got a couple of fans and you guys vibe with me. So I appreciate all the love. Maybe I'll do something a little later and you guys will catch me. Let me know if there's any readings, old or new, that you guys want to hear. There's a lot of celebrities I want to read on, but I'm not sure if you guys want to hear from them. So just let me know. New products are coming soon. There's a new show coming soon as well. But I'm just trying to get my shit together. Y'all know on this channel, I'm very ghetto. I just come to you as I am. You see the dreads. I don't give a fuck. I'm here to bring the message and go on about my business, and that's just what it is. Okay. But I love you guys. Peace and blessings. Empower and Beyonce reading Is She a Clone? I got you. I got you on B. Now I don't know. I might have to do a protection ritual because you know the Beehive be trying to fucking crucify people, but nobody gives Saved Alive. I will for sure. I'm gonna post it, you guys. Okay. Oh, Guiding Light, you just missed me. I was waiting on you. I'm about to get off. Oh, I'm gonna come back on. I didn't know what I was gonna talk about. I'm gonna save it. Okay. We got a couple of people. I appreciate it. Like, even if it was just one person, I appreciate all you guys. You got to start somewhere, and I want to hear more from you guys too. I want to hear. Oh, I love you too. I'm gonna come back on. I just got to get my mind together, okay? But I love you guys. Be safe. Don't get caught up in the mass ritual with takeoff. Give that a couple of weeks and then mourn him, okay? Don't get caught up in it. Um, Research more on Aaron Carter and protect yourself. I don't care if you're a Christian, voodoo priest. I don't care what you practice. Practice it as hard as you can and do what you got to do. But this was King of the Root, aka the Cursed Prophet, and I'm out of here. You silly.